is happening, Magnus? So, news of the PlayStation 6's release has been circulating on Twitter, also known as X. And gamers aren't too happy about it. And we're going to talk about that. I'm going to tell you about how I feel. I feel like we ain't even had a chance to even have the PS5 yet. That's what it feels like. You remember how when it came out, there was a shortage? That pisses me off as a Sony fan because it's like, I want to know how much they would have sold if there wasn't a shortage. I really want to know the true success of what the PS5 would be if they didn't have a shortage. It doesn't feel as though the system has been out long enough. I don't know if it's the lack of exclusives that we've gotten, the amount of time it takes to make these games, the fact that they're still making PS4 games. Also, there isn't a massive technological leap from the PS4 to the PS5. See, I grew up through all the generations of gaming. Okay? Specifically, if you want to talk about Atari 2600 to Nintendo was like, whoa. Nintendo to Super Nintendo was like, oh. Super Nintendo. Wait, where we go from there? Super Nintendo to what? The Nintendo 64, PlayStation era. Oh, Dreamcast was in between that, right? The Sega Saturn. Like everything made you want to get these systems. You know what I'm saying? Even from the PS1 to the PS2 to PS3, like you kept seeing these jumps. It was like, yo, yeah, I need to get this. And the jump to the PS5 made me want to get it. There's some stuff, but it's not so massive. And see, gamers know that it takes time for the next generation to get going to where you truly start seeing like, oh. But the fact that this is the first generation to where they kept having to zoom in on everything microscopically so we could see the bacteria on the damn screen to show us the difference between this game and this upgrade, this remaster, this one's optimized for PS5 play. I'm like, this is the first time where I've heard about, they're going to release the next gen in 2027. That rhymes ain't the bear the game bars, and I'm not interested. And Sony, you know I'm a Sony guy. I know you guys watch me. I've spoken with people at your headquarters. I know you watch me. We've done brand deals and different unboxings, and I've worked with you in the past. And you've worked great with me, but I'm not a Sony pony. The Sony pony is just a guy that's just going to like anything that Sony gives him. You know I've got my problems with you, but I'm a Sony guy. Nintendo effed up so bad with me with the Nintendo 64. Go watch Why I Hate Nintendo. Watch that video. And then we can add on to the fact that I was actually going to buy a Nintendo Switch 2. When I found out what they did to the fans and with the pricing and that stupid camera and everything else they've been doing and that damn patent, those greedy, evil, there's no way. I don't think I will, like, that was the nail in the coffin with my relationship with them. Like, never. I don't think I'll ever go to Nintendo again. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a Mario fan. You know, the Mario was my guy growing up. And no other mascot beat him to me. Nobody. Okay? Not Sonic. Not Crash Bandicoot, who was PlayStation's original mascot. And then they just seem to have 19 other ones now. I like Astrobot, though. I do like Astrobot. I'm just like, I don't care. I don't give a flying about the next PS whatever. The other day I was thinking about getting the portable. And I was like, what the hell am I going to really use it for? I rarely get the urge to ever play in the bed. Like, I have the energy to get out and go downstairs and sit at my, couch or whatever to play, I'm not a portable guy, so I don't think that'll ever work on me. Now, I hear with this new PlayStation 6, they're going to have multi-tiers. I don't know if I've heard different things. What I'm hearing is 2 to 3 levels, possibly. But I feel that most places that I've read or heard something, there's going to be 2 tiers. One is going to be portable, that you can also dock like the Switch. So they're trying to get on that Switch action. The Switch is doing so damn well. And, of course, PlayStation 6, the next generation. But this generation feels so short. And is it possible that you'll be making games actively supported for all 3 generations at the same time, which feels weird, but there could be an upside to that, I guess. Financially, I guess there could be an upside. If parents ain't really got it, they can always get that PS4 and still get certain games out, get games for the kids that don't care, A lot of younger kids, they'll play anything. But yeah, I'm just like, like I said, I'm seeing stuff and people do not give a damn. People do not care. People want them to continue to tighten and just keep focusing on PS5 and make us feel like we got our money's worth out of this generation, because it don't feel like it. It doesn't. What in the hell are you going to do to show me and the rest of the gaming community that Ron don't need to play, I hate the game bars, that the PS6 is going to be so vastly improved over the PS5, even the PS5 Pro? Like, I still haven't gotten the PS5 Pro, and I told you guys that I was going to. I haven't gotten it. I'm just, every time I see something comparing it, even videos where guys are like, "Oh, you can really see the difference in the fluidity," and I'm like, I hardly see a difference. That's worth another $700 out of me, or whatever, how much it costs? No, absolutely not. There's no way that I feel like if they do go with this 2027 release, maybe I'll get it and keep it in the damn box just as like a collector's item until I decide to play it, to use it. Because I feel like I'm not going to need it. That's why I haven't gotten a PS5 Pro. As soon as I could get, as soon as something really appetizing for the PS4 Pro came out, I got it. I got the Spider-Man one. I wanted that badly. Go look at my videos for that. Me trying to get a hold of that system. I just don't feel it, Sony. Maybe we will by the time 2027 gets here. Maybe we will. I'm hearing some people say like the earliest is Christmas 2028 is when you should do it. We'll see. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you think. 10 million subscribers. Woo!